Yo, yo, yiggity, yo! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And today, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe class, Axlegrease. And yeah, another Junkion figure in this Legacy line, and a very cool one, in my opinion. But before we get into deep detail with this figure, we're going to show off some various images of the packaging itself. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here we have Axlegrease fully transformed into her vehicle mode. And yes, I said her because this is our first evil Decepticon female Junkion. I don't know if I said that right. Our first female Junkion who is a Decepticon. And yeah, very cool looking car mode in my opinion. Very Mad Max. And I love it. I really dig the design of this vehicle mode. Unfortunately, my copy is suffering from a gap issue, like a tabbing issue right here. It's supposed to tab in right there, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. This tab also loves to come out by itself. I don't know why. It doesn't want to fully tab in, but well, it is what it is. Yeah. When you get her out of the box, she did come with a bunch of accessories. She came with these smokestacks here, the smoke pipes right here, and she came with these weapons that are part of the vehicle mode right here. She comes with this hook right here, and she comes with this section right here, the engine block right here, which is pretty cool. Now you look at this. Have you seen this before? Have you seen some of the tooling before? Well, I have. This is actually an extensive retool of the scrapbook mold, and yeah, they did a lot of retooling with this one, in my opinion, and they did a really good job. I will say they did a really good job. So yeah, I really like the color scheme, like very dark blue, like some purples and some gunmetal gray and some silver and light bluish color as well, and yeah, you know, it's an evil color scheme. Definitely screams Decepticon right here, and which is very cool. I dig it. It kind of gives me some Lockdown vibes with this one. I don't know if they will actually take this one and make it into Lockdown. I don't know, but we will see what happens in the future. Maybe Lockdown will be a brand new mold. I don't know. But yeah. Very cool looking vehicle mode, in my opinion. So let's bring in some size comparisons. Here is Axlegrease compared with the other Legacy Junkions that we have gotten so far. So here we have Scraphook and Crash Bar. Now these two are Autobot Junkions, but this one is a Decepticon Junkion. So in all my life, I've always thought that every Junkion would be an Autobot. Like me personally, like because Redgar and Junkeep and these two, and including the upcoming Trash Master that we have seen in the fan stream, they are all Autobots. But Axlegrease is a Decepticon. I have never seen a Decepticon Junkion before. Never once. I've never. So this is the first time we're getting a Decepticon Junkion, which is pretty cool. I dig it. So let's just see the retooling differences between Scraphook and Axlegrease right here. Now definitely the front of the vehicle is completely different. The wheels, well, the tires here are the same, but the rims are completely different. The rims are totally different. The smoke pipes is the same. The doors right here are the same. The top part here is very much different, except for this piece right here, this blue piece that came from that. And yeah, they did a lot of retooling with this one. Not even the forearms. The forearms they don't share. We will get into that a little bit more when we get into robot mode. Of course, they these parts here, these blue parts, they do share. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe they don't share it because there's a little bit of resculpting here. Actually, no, they do share it. Sorry. This blue part right here, which becomes the robot mode shoulders, they do share that. But maybe, I don't know. But we'll see it more clearly once we get into robot mode. But yeah, they did a lot of retooling between the two. Yeah, a lot of retooling. And when they do the heavy retooling, I can tell you that Hasbro knows what they're doing. So yeah, they did a really good job in my opinion. So alright, so we shall move on to the weaponizing part of Axlegrease, because she is indeed a weaponizer just like these two. So we shall move on with that. So chop chop. Now for the weaponizing section of this review, did I just say weaponizing section? To show off the weaponizing gimmick of Axlegrease here, we need to use Crash Bar, because this is what the instructions showed us. So what the instructions showed us is that you can actually unplug this front part of the car, and you can split all this just like that, and you can see here that there is a slot, and then there is a post right here, and there's a port and a tab. Oh, it's almost like they actually planned this out, and then this little tab right here will go into that little notch right in there. So yeah, that it definitely looks like they actually planned this out. So just plug this in, and that should tab in right there. There we go. Just tab it in, plug that in, and there we go. One side all done. And do the same thing on the other side. There's no slot, as you can see. It's just plugged into that port right there. So just plug in to that port right in there. And there you have Crash Bar with some of Axlegrease parts. And now, yeah, now he can roll properly. He can actually stand up right. Now Crash Bar can stand up right. Hooray! Thank you, Axlegrease, for helping Crash Bar to stand up right. But hey, you know, since Axlegrease is a weaponizer, you know, you can do whatever you want with this figure. You know, you can have fun and just combine this figure with your other figures. You know, use the ports, use the connection points and all that stuff. Do whatever you want. You know, do whatever you want. You know, hey, it's the fun. It's the fun factor, and you know, I won't complain. I will not complain if a figure has added play value. You know, yeah, I'm not gonna complain at all, because I'm just looking for fun figures to mess with, and that's it. That's all there is to it. So that's just me. But yeah, that's all good fun, all good and silly fun. So yeah, now just plug this back in like so. And now we shall move on to the transformation part of this review, and let us transform Axlegrease into robot mode. Now there are some parts that you need to remove, like the smokestacks here, the smoke pipes. Remove that, and where did it slide off there? And then you can actually remove this hook right here, and of course you need to remove this top part right here. And yes, sure, we can actually remove this. There we go. Remove that, separate this, and there you go. So now we can commence. Actually, you want to remove this as well. Just remove this part as well, just because. And now we can actually transform this figure into robot mode without any parts forming. You know, you don't have to remove any of these parts. You know, you can actually transform this figure from vehicle to robot without any parts forming. So first things first, we want to untab the doors and move them up. Move the doors up just like so, and then you want to split the arms here. Whoops! And don't pop it off. Don't pop it off. That's not what you want to do. No. And now that you have split the arms, now you can just move this up like so. Move the arm out. Whoops! There we go. And then just move this around like that, like so. So it looks like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Just bring the arm out just like so, and then just use these hinges at your disposal. It's very tight. It's a very tight hinge, and just move them out like so, and there you go. So now you can actually rotate the arm around so that everything's arranged properly. Rotate the wrist around. There you have an arm all done. Do the same thing on your side. Just rotate this around and rotate the fist, and boom, there you have the arms all done. So now for the legs right here, you want to move them down just like that, split the legs, and then flip out feet, like so. About the feet, just like that. And there you have the legs all done and ready. So now you can see her head there. You want to bring this panel up all the way, and you want to rotate the head around just like that. You can see there are slots on either side. So, and then there are tabs right here. So these tabs will go into those slots. So just bring this up like so, and making sure that those tabs go into those slots. If I can actually get those tabs in. There we go. Just tab that in, just like that. Like so. Bring your arm down and rotate the waist 180. And now, what you want to do with the backpack here, just flip in these panels. They will interlock with each other. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo! We are done. So there you have Axlegrease fully transformed into her robot mode. Move these accessories out of the way. We'll use them a bit later. But now, let's just take a look at the base robot right here. And she looks pretty cool, you know? I mean, yes, she definitely shares some parts with Scrapbook, but there's a lot of remolded parts. Like the chest is remolded, and the feet are remolded, and the shins are remolded, the thighs are remolded, the hands are different, I think. No, the hands are the same, I think, with Scrapbook. I'll bring him in a little bit later. And of course, the head is different. And yeah, she looks pretty dang cool, and I really dig her head sculpt. And I believe the head sculpt is supposed to reference Nancy from the G1 cartoon, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'll splice a picture of Nancy right here, right now, so you can see what she looks like. And maybe so. Maybe this head is supposed to homage Nancy, so like a reference to her. So maybe, not sure. but yeah, I mean, I like the head sculpt. I really like her. I dig her. I dig it. Nice white on the top of the head, nice pink for the visor, nice silver-ish paint for the face, and all that stuff. The Decepticon symbol on her chest, nice silver paint on the chest as well. The detail on this chest is very, very cool looking, and I dig it. I do quite dig it. So, but yeah, she's a very nicely done figure in my opinion. I really dig her. Now, articulation-wise, it's the same as Scrapbook. You've seen it before, so I'm not gonna show it off again. You know, yes, ankle tilts, the feet can move up and down, wrist swivels, biceps, elbow joints, you know, the shoulders can rotate a full 360, waist swivel and all that stuff, head can rotate around as well, knee joints and all that stuff. So you don't really need to see it again. So yeah, because you've seen it before in my Scrapbook review. So but yeah. Now, this is just a base robot. Now, you have to, once you get this figure, if you transform her into a base robot, she definitely looks a little bit plain. So you need to upgrade her with her accessories. So, let me bring in all her accessories right here. Like so. There you go. So now, what you want to do here. Now, you can actually split this into two pieces and have her holding two guns, but me personally, I would give her, like, the one blaster like that. And you want to use this one, and then you just plug the hook at the end right there at the barrel, and then there is a post right here that will go over her hand like so, and like that, so you can have a hook hand just like Lockdown. Okay, now I see what they're doing. Now I see where they're going. Yeah, the hook hand. Yeah, definitely looks like Lockdown. Yeah, definitely. Now for this section right here, this will plug in to the side of her other forearm, just like that, like so. And then these smokestacks right here will just plug into the wheels, just like so, like that, and like that. And there you go. There we have Axlegrease fully armed up with her weapons, and that's pretty cool. And of course, you can arm her up with the other weaponizers, the other Junkion weaponizers, if you really want to. So just have some fun and mix and match and all that stuff and all that crazy mixing. Yay! So, all right. So let's bring in some size comparisons. And here we have Axlegrease compared with Scraphook and Crash Bar, and they look quite good together, you know, even though Axlegrease is totally different colored than the other Legacy Junkions, because these Legacy Junkions are in their Autobot colors, and she's a Decepticon, so, but hey, they still look good together, and let's just see the molding differences between these two figures. Yep, the chest is completely different. This part is completely different. The head is different. The forearms are different. I think the hands are the same mold. Yeah, the hands are the same mold. The thighs are different. The shins are different. The feet are different. And yeah, they definitely remolded quite a bit to differentiate Axlegrease from Scraphook. So so that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons right here. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe class Axlegrease, and another really well done figure in this Legacy line in my opinion. The robot mode looks good, and the vehicle mode looks really good too. I dig the weaponizing gimmick. I will always love the weaponizing gimmick because it adds play value to your other figures, and I will never complain about added play value. There's a lot of fun factor with this figure, and I'm in love with it. So, yeah. Love the color scheme. I love the fact that she's an evil Decepticon Junkion. That is pretty cool. I have never seen a Decepticon Junkion before until now, and yeah. I'm glad I got her. I'm really glad I got her. Another evil female Decepticon. Hooray! So, and she'll be proudly... I will display her proudly with the other Decepticons in the Legacy line, and I'm pretty sure the Decepticons will look together as a team. Will look good together as a team. So yeah, very cool. Love the retooling. You know, the fact that she was retooled from Scraphook makes me love her even more, because you know they retooled a lot on this figure. And yeah, it definitely differentiates her from Scraphook. And you know, when they do the heavy retooling, I think they definitely did a really good job with this one. So but that's just me. That's just my opinion. And of course, you can do whatever you want with her accessories. You know, give her like a hook hand or something like that. You know, maybe this will become Lockdown. I don't know. We shall see in the future. We shall see in the future. She definitely has that silhouette of a Lockdown. So but you know, Lockdown's supposed to be skinny, and of course the legs on Axlegrease aren't that skinny. But who knows? Maybe they'll do like a lot more retooling with this mold in order to make it Lockdown. So who knows? I don't know. But all in all, though, she's a very solid figure and a very fun one at that. You know, the transformation is nice and smooth. It's enjoyable. Sometimes you have to be careful because when you're transforming the figure, sometimes the arms would want to pop off on you. So you gotta be very careful. But all in all, though, the transformation is still smooth. It's still enjoyable, and she's still a fun figure to mess with, in my opinion. So now, if I were to rank this girl from scale of 1 to 10, I'm definitely going to give her. Definitely going to give her a 9 out of 10. You know, hey, really well done. That 1 point missing is because, you know, the arms can easily pop off when you're transforming her, but it's not a deal breaker, not a huge deal breaker for me. It's still a 9 out of 10. Still a really good figure in my opinion. So alright, so I think that's pretty much it, right? Where did I get this figure? Oh, I got this figure from Kaki Toy. If you want to get this figure for your own, definitely hunt around. You know, go look around in your stores, in your online stores, in your public, in your like Walmarts and Targets and all that stuff, or Toys R Us if you actually have one. Go look around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's available, and if you look for her, and if you have found her in the stores, definitely go get her, because she's pretty fun and she's pretty cool. So she's pretty sick. So yeah. All right. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know when my new videos up and ready. And you can always check out my Legacy Reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe class Axlegrease, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to all one, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.